What up with it, world? You already know what time it is. It's your favorite co-host podcast, Pack, back with another episode of Successful Habits. And as always, I'm here with the man with the plan himself, Coach D. West. What's going on with you today? Coach, glad to have you back.
Yes, sir. Glad to be back, man. It's been a little minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then, we got to have a little bro on the pod with us, too. Shout out to Nino, man. Nino, what's going on with you, bro?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
So before we get into this episode, man, we're gonna be kind of getting caught up on the conference finals series. Before we get into the nitty gritty of it all, I just want to say that we recorded an episode before the Western Conference started, but we had some technical difficulties,
Yeah.
and it was some wild statements being made on that episode about these San Antonio Spurs. And I ain't gonna say no names, but one person on this episode said that the Spurs were gonna get swept. So I think I'm gonna go start with that, and we'll start with this Spurs Thunder series. So game one obviously went to the Spurs in double overtime. Nino, what you see out there, man?
Shit, hey man, I ain't gonna lie. That what I said was slightly disrespectful to them boys. I ain't gonna lie. I think I underestimated not just Wemby, of course Wemby, but underestimated everybody around him. I ain't think he was gonna. Well, I felt like he was gonna dominate, not as much as he dominated, but I definitely didn't expect Harper to do what he did, Castle to play like he did. I definitely didn't expect that.
Yeah, facts. It was definitely that's one of them moments where it's like, especially from Wemby, that's one of them moments where we probably ain't gonna forget that. Like we're gonna
Yeah,
remember the day that he made it clear that he next up, fam.
thanks.
For sure.
Right. What you got to say about that first game, Coach?
Man, that first game was everything I thought it would be. I got the series going 7. I think that the Spurs and OKC was split home like 1-1. OKC will win one, Spurs will win one both ways. So it was everything I thought it would be. I thought the Thunder was gonna come out and win game one after they fought back and stormed back from that big lead,
Yeah.
but Wemby kind of hit that shot and they kind of took the life out of them. So that was one of the best, playoff performances I ever seen with my own eyes from
Yeah.
somebody. So I just think, it's a great game, and I think the series is a great series, and it's just a match between two great teams, and we just enjoying the show right now. But I definitely got the series going 7 though.
Yeah, facts. I think that so in the first game, Hardenstein played 12 minutes the whole game. I think that scouting reports say against the Spurs, if you can't shoot, you can't play. Right. So I think that the Thunder kind of played into that in that first game. In the first game, Castle had 11 turnovers. Wemby had 41.
He had 11 turnovers first game.
In the first game. Yeah, he had 11 turnovers first game.
I see that ain't no.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
but
they missing Fox right now in that late game.
Missing
for
Fox
sure.
bad, bro. Missing Fox bad, bro. But Wemby had 41 and 24, I think. 24 or 25 rebounds, something crazy like that.
Bro, that's like 2K numbers, bro.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, bro. And then obviously we had a big game from rookie guard Dylan Harper. And like you say, man, I like the Spurs just continue to surprise me, fam. I mean, obviously we've been saying the whole time that we way ahead of schedule, but like I say, that the fact that we can show up for big games, big moments on the road against the defending champs, I think that's a lot. We definitely got to give a lot of credit to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Um,
At this point, I don't even know if it's surprise. I think I was asleep, so it's a surprise to me. But at this point, I think they just stepping up. Like it's just who gonna step up today.
Yeah, facts. I mean, definitely we need Fox back for sure. I'll say that much. And we fast forward to the second game. The second game, Castle had 9 turnovers. So currently he averaging 10 turnovers a game for the series so far. And then obviously Dylan Harper go down in the third quarter holding his hamstring. No word on whether or not he coming back. J-Dub went out in the first quarter holding his hamstring. They say he day to day. Hardenstein played way more minutes in the second game than he did in the first game. Thunder pull it out. So obviously also too, Shea had a 30 ball, a loud 30. Like he hit some shots in a row. It like bucket at the bucket, late down the stretch.
Yeah, tough shot.
Yeah, facts. But let's talk about adjustment. Cause I think that, especially in the conference finals, bro, it all come down to can you make adjustments? If you can't make adjustments, you dead. So, Coach, what you seen from the Thunder as far as adjustments concerned? Like, what did you see? What did you like? What do you think happens next?
Well, I think number one, they hit their shots. Game
For
one,
sure.
they missed a lot of shots that they usually hit. So,
Yeah.
when you knocking down wide open shots, that'll help out a lot. And I think the Lakers kind of gave the blueprint on how to kind of control the Thunder. In order to control the Thunder, they has to see multiple bodies every catch. Somebody has to be in the spots that he likes to go to, like as far as help side. And the
Facts.
Spurs and the Lakers, they did a great job of doing it. Lakers just didn't have the roster to kind of close out the games. The
Facts.
Spurs has their roster that can close out the games when they get enough stops. And I think game one, after Tatum stormed back, the Spurs kind of got in like a 2-3 matchup, and it kind of threw the Thunder off guard, and they was able to get a couple stops. Game two, the Thunder was ready for that. They kind of put Caruso in the middle of the zone. He dissected it a couple plays in a row, and they immediately just had to get out of it eventually. I think hitting open shots for sure, kind of helped the Thunder out a lot.
Facts.
I think Hartenstein brought that. He brought that edge because he showed that he wanted to play. He showed that he's still valuable in this series. He was hitting a little floater, 10 to 15-foot floater. He was
Best
fighting the
floater in the
offensive
league.
glass.
In the
Best floater in
league,
the
best big man floater in the league. It's not close.
Yeah, he hit that. He hit a couple floaters, and the main thing that I like from him, and the reason why I think he has to play because he crashes the offensive glass. And I know that might not seem like a big thing, but that means Wemby has to crash with him, and he has to box out. So the more energy you can get him to exert doing things outside of scoring, the better. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta just make him work. You gotta attack him. You gotta crash glass. You gotta make Wemby work. And if you can steal a couple possessions along the way, that goes a long way. So I think the Thunder made a couple adjustments on the offensive series that I seen, and they really just spaced them out, and they was able to hit open shots.
So kind of to piggyback off that, Hardenstein had 8 offensive boards game 2. 8. He had 13 rebounds total and 8 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, so in the first matchup, game 1, the Spurs out-rebounded the Thunder by 20 boards. 20 boards. Now, game 2, the Thunder actually won the rebound battle by 1 rebound. It was 50-49 on the rebound battle. So it's kind of like what you say, like Hardenstein, his ability to make it to where he can't, his ability to really fight with Wemby down there, which really and truly Chet should also be doing this, but we'll talk about that in a second. But the Hardenstein ability to get down there and wrestle Wemby, make it hard for him to roam around like that, especially with that floater. I think Hardenstein did a good job staying around staying around the dunker spot, short corner, staying around the free throw line. So anytime he caught it, he was always it's crazy what I'm saying is he was always a floater threat anytime he caught the ball, bro.
Facts.
Like the first floater he shot was from the nail. He shot the floater from the free throw line. Like
his feet was literally at the free throw line.
Yeah, facts, bro. That was crazy, bro. So like I say, definitely best big man floater in the league. So kind of on the topic, Nino, of Steph Castle and his turnovers, man. Can we really blame Castle for all the turnovers? Like I say, he had 11 in the first game, 9 in the second game. What you got to say? What's your
most
thoughts on
of them
that?
he was getting ripped.
I was gonna say you get that high, you to blame. You get that 11 turnovers, you to blame.
Especially I seen Casey Wallace rip him about at least 3 times.
And that's what he do. Casey
like
Wallace
just
do
flat
that
out take the ball from him.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
See, my thing is this, right? So, I mean, the Thunder are a great defensive team, bro. They gonna cause turnovers, but 9 and 11 is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get that high, like at that point, that's on you.
But on the flip side of that, like I say, we were missing Dylan Harper for half the game too. Fox was been out both games. So in reality, we asking Castle to go down here and guard Shea the whole length of the court, make it hard on him, fight through all the screens, come back on the other end, score and facilitate. Like it's just in his second year.
He had
bro.
11. He had 11 with Harper.
Yeah, that's
first
true.
game.
That's true. That's true. So I mean,
I honestly don't. I honestly think just some of these turnovers just come with him being like, I don't know if he like a true point guard yet. I feel like he's still like turning into a point guard. So I feel like some of them turnovers just come with him just not being comfortable being a point guard. Like how
That's
D
fair.
said he was getting ripped. Like something like I feel like something like you know how you can just like as a hooper, like when you can tell when somebody's just not confident dribbling. I feel like Casey Wallace just smelled blood after a couple steals. Like he knew he could take it. So like
facts. Yeah, I think I mean, I'm with you on that, though. I definitely think he's still developing into a real point guard. But even when Dylan Harper was on the court, though, like we ain't really do a good job of making sure Dylan Harper had the ball in his hands a lot.
Yeah,
it was a lot of Castle. You know, I said on my solo episode the other night, Wall messaged me the other day and was like, every time Castle get the ball, he run a halfback dive straight up the middle. And it's crazy because like it's true, bro. He gonna put his
Hey,
head down and go straight to the goal. I mean, but it worked though. A lot of times it worked. Like he had a great game shooting the other night. He had a great game in general, aside from the turnovers, bro.
yeah, that was I said.
Yeah,
If you take them turnovers away, he was playing good. He was
Yeah,
scoring that ball.
yeah.
yeah.
So do you think that Fox coming back is like how big of an impact you think that's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be big late game. Like
Yeah, facts.
late game to settle everybody down because he been he been in the league a long time. He a vet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
facts.
that's always good to have in your back pocket. And as good as Castle Harper, Wimby, as good as they are, we gotta remember that they're young at the same time. So
Yeah, facts.
like you just need that veteran leadership to kind of settle them down, to kind
Yeah.
of help them out, not get rattled. Because it was like a point in the fourth quarter overtime where the game was kind of getting away from him. And Casey Wallace had him starting offense from half court, which
Yeah,
made him go
facts.
back court. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
facts.
like with that veteran, nah, that's not happening with a veteran out there. Like
Yeah, facts.
he just need that veteran presence on the court. You know what I'm saying? To kind of
Yeah, facts.
help him and guide him. So I think he'll go a long way. Like especially late game.
Now, all credit to Casey Wallace because he plays some really, really hard nosed defense. I mean, that's just thunder basketball though. But all credit to Casey Wallace. But that play that you talking about, that man ain't go back court now. I'm just saying the referee was
I
wilding out,
thought he,
bro.
bro. I literally said he tackled him, but I I ain't know. I
The
thought he gave him
referee
a
was
little
the
push.
referee was kind of wilding
I
out, bro.
mean, I'm just saying like they called it, so
Yeah,
I mean like
Yeah, they called it, but man, listen. Okay, so while we on the subject of the referees, bro.
bro, we not. Oh my goodness, are we about to go down this rabbit hole of the Thunder get
No,
out of the
no, no,
call?
no, no. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying, think about like the way the game two played out though. Like we burned both our challenges successfully in the first half, bro. And I think we might have burned both our challenges successfully in the first quarter, bro.
and speaking of that though, I hate when teams do that. Even if you win though,
I was
you
just
know
about to
you gonna
say
need it
like
in the fourth quarter.
that's a little on y'all at the
Yeah,
same time.
I
but
hate
hold
when
on
teams
though.
do that.
But hold on though. The first challenge would have been Wemby third foul, so we
Yeah,
had to burn that one.
I would have took that one.
We had to burn that one, and then the second one was we was on a run to cut the lead down, and they called. I want to say they called either a foul on Castle or out of bounds or something like that, and it was overturned. But like
yeah,
my point being is like referee just got to be better. I'm gonna say that.
tight. Yeah,
Man,
I'm gonna
in the
say that, bro.
referee's defense though, bro, you know how hard it is to referee a OKC game. Them boys flop every play, bro. Like you know how hard it is to referee a game like that.
that one
Like you don't know what's like.
exactly. Yeah,
And like, I love Shay, but this is the one thing that man failed after every
Every
single jump
shot.
shot.
literally every shot they was posting on Twitter. Literally fell after every jump shot.
Like every shot. And so like I really can't even blame cause it's like, bro, do you know how hard it is I don't know when he getting hit. Like he falling every shot. So it
So
just
so what we saying right now? Like
like
what we
I'm
saying
saying
right
what
now?
I'm saying is it's just hard to referee. I don't like if they missed a couple calls, I'm cool with that
Yeah,
because I just think it's hard to referee
Yeah.
OKC game. That's what I'm
basically
saying.
it's either you deal with them missing a couple calls or you watch a free throw shooting contest. Basically,
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that, bro. I think that again, I'm kind of torn because I want to see a physical series. I
yeah,
want to see a physical series, but like,
especially with these two teams.
yeah, yeah. So
I
I'm
mean,
torn, bro. I don't want to see a free throw contest
both teams getting away with a lot though.
for sure. I agree.
Both teams get away with a lot, and both teams I think get like a friendly whistle sometimes. I think
Yeah,
sometimes them don't be real like you ain't have to call that one.
I agree. I agree with that. I'm just like, so I guess you got a point though, coach. Like, it got to be very, very difficult for these referees to figure out when to blow that whistle and
For
when to let them
sure.
play. I agree
For
with you on
sure.
that. I definitely want to see a physical series. I'm not saying that the whistle is one sided by any means, because yes, OKC do a lot of grabbing and hugging and holding, but we do a lot of that too, especially when it come down to Shea.
Especially Castle.
Yeah, especially when it come down to Shea, Castle on Shea. Like, so I ain't saying that by no means is that the reason we lost the game, bro. By no means. Like we had 21 turnovers again, fam. 20 plus turnovers again. So that's where we lost the game at. But I just wanted to kind of pick y'all brain about it and see if y'all see what I'm seeing. Like it ain't like I said, it's a lot of grabbing and holding going on out there. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's for sure not perfect, but it ain't terrible either at the same time.
yeah, I agree with that. It could be it could be one sided. I can't say it's one sided because Wemby got a lot of friendly whistles game one. Shea got a lot of friendly whistles game two. I can't really say. And then they was at home. I expected that. But some interesting stats from game 2 though. So the Spurs shot 49% from the field, 41 for 84. The Thunder shot 48% from the field. The Spurs shot 40% from the three-point line, 16 for 40. The Thunder actually shot 36% from the three-point line, 13 for 36. The Thunder got only 7 more free throws, so pretty
Yeah,
decently ref
pretty much the
game.
same. Yeah.
Yep. The Thunder win the rebound battle by 1. They win the offensive rebound battle by 1. The Thunder had 34 assists to the Spurs 22, but this is where the game fell apart at. The Thunder had 14 steals to the Spurs 5. The Spurs had 21 turnovers to the Thunder's 10. The Thunder had 27 points off turnovers to the Spurs 10, bro. Tough game, bro. I don't think San Antonio can win like that. So as we get ready for game 3 to come back to San Antonio, Nino, tell me what the Spurs need to do to pull it out.
I honestly think it go back to game 1. I think, to be honest, I think the reason they lost the glass game is because not only did they let Shea get out, but like D said, they let them hit shots. Like first game, nobody was hitting shots,
Yeah.
and Shea couldn't get going. Like that's a recipe for disaster.
Right.
And with that, and they had barely still won. Now, I feel like they won comfortably toward the end because Shea was going. He hit all them shots crunch time, and people came off the bench hitting threes. Jared hit some threes.
They got so many
Casey
bodies,
Wallace hit
bro.
some threes. Yeah, like they came in scoring off the bench. The first game, only Caruso came scoring off the bench. So I think at this like how y'all was saying before the series started that the way to beat like the blueprint was to stop Shea. How the Lakers get a blueprint to stop Shea. I think
Yep.
it go back to that. Like just I know that everybody else start getting out more game 2, but we're gonna have to contain him. That 30 ball either
The
make it
efficient
out
30,
more
12 for
shots or
24.
lower.
Yep.
Yeah,
12 for
like
24, 50% from the field, 30 ball. Yeah.
he gonna have to shoot a lower percentage or either score less points. But I think it start with Shea. I think of course it start with Shea. That's the head of the snake right
Yeah,
there.
facts.
MVP.
30 points, 9 assists from Shea, game 2. So you saying that we definitely got to get back on the glass. We got to pinch on Shea a lot more.
Yeah. I like when they throw out them bodies at him. I mean, I know you leaving a lot of shooters open, but I feel like that's why the Thunder won because they knew he was gonna get out of bodies. They had shooters ready, corners. They had them in the corners, the wing, like they knew.
And what I like to say, what I like about Shea, he ain't forcing it. Like he know he got a good team around him. If he see multiple bodies, he gonna get out the ball. And last game, he was able to get going, but he was always just making the right play.
Right,
Like he wasn't shooting crazy shots. He wasn't coming out forcing if he ain't shot in 2-3 possessions. He just always made the right play. And when you play like that, it's hard to beat a good team.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
And after on the first game, piggybacking off that, on the first game, I feel like the only reason he shot so bad is because he felt like nobody else could hit a shot either. So it's like, now I gotta create, I gotta shot. So that's
And
why
I
I feel
think
like
another thing too that happened in the first game is if you go back and look at the highlights in the film and stuff, like he did a lot of probing in the first game. Like he held the ball a lot in that first game. So it gave the Spurs defense time to switch and get back in position and let Wemby drop back into the paint. But last night they was doing a lot more like catch and go, quicker actions. Especially when you put McCain out there, like McCain so fast, bro. He catching in his first step, he gone. So they played a lot faster.
It's hard to guard shooters like McCain, especially because
you got to
shoot from
close out
anywhere.
here.
You got to
close out.
You got to be a hard closeout. He making it. So you close out that hard, and he quick. It's hard to guard. Them the hardest ones to guard, in my opinion.
Yeah. So if you had to scheme up some sort of way to guard the Thunder first game in San Antonio, Nino, what you come up with? What's your best bet?
It would be a lot like the first game. I like when they made Wemby help. I know it was like a lot of help. Like he sort of almost leaving his man, but I like how he's so tall that for one, you're not gonna get a clear vision just over him. And I like when they send them bodies at him. I'm okay with anybody else beating me other than Shea. Because if Shea gonna beat us, we gonna lose anyway. So
every time.
If it's somebody else beating us, then all right, we just lost. They better than that. But with Shea getting off, we gonna lose anyway. So I like them sending more bodies over there. I like them collapsing. But I want them collapsing, but I would want like to not. I don't like the corner threes. I don't like when they give up the corner threes.
Facts.
I like when they collapse, but not the corner. If you're gonna give up, let it be the wing or let it be to shooters like Jalen Williams hit some threes in that game too. I'm okay with him hitting that. I'm okay. I'm okay with it being him, or I'm not okay with Caruso or Casey Wallace, McCain. I'm not okay with them in the corner shooting them.
Yeah, I think the Thunder did so much subbing last night. Like they was doing so much subbing and so frequent that like it looked like Wemby had not just Wemby, but the Spurs had a hard time figuring out, okay, who he's sagging off of this possession.
Yeah.
Like they just kept on rotating bodies.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part about it is like I knew these guys were deep, but man,
Bro, they can play like 13, 14 players.
man, fam. Everybody come in the game fresh, bro.
Yeah.
And we dying on the other end, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So, okay, cool. So that's the Spurs. Coach, what you think? What does OKC need to do to come to San Antonio and steal one and reset the series?
Make the right play. You know Shea gonna see multiple bodies. It ain't no secret. And that was one of the things I said coming into the series when we talked about it. I said, in the key to beating Thunder, you gotta get it out of hand. At the end of the day, you gotta get it out of his hand. Thunder do a good job of he not even forcing to whereas he gotta be on the ball. He'll let somebody else bring it up and
Yeah, facts.
he'll make the quick read out the catch or quick read out the screen. Like he'll do that. So I say, they're gonna see multiple bodies that say Hardenstein got to come to play. As far as
Yeah.
energy, Hardenstein out there just bring the energy,
Yeah,
every
facts.
time we play, and that's what he out there to do. Bring the energy, have them shooters ready, and make the right play. That's all. Don't overthink it. Shea gonna see multiple bodies, get off of it. You got other good players around you. Let the game come to you, and
Yeah.
they'll be all right because they gonna guard.
Yeah, facts. I agree. I like that. I think that in order for the Spurs to even be competitive in this next game at home, we need either Fox or Harper back, preferably both.
Yeah.
Preferably both. Because I seen Jordan McLaughlin on the floor last night, man. I ain't seen him in about 6 months,
That
man.
boy hit some threes though.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did.
Yeah, he did. Way to step up. Way to step
He
up.
played good and he definitely stepped up. But I ain't like when I first seen him, I was like, who that?
Yeah,
Who
facts.
that?
So shout out to Jordan McLaughlin. He was ready for for the call. You know what I mean? He answered the call. I give him that. But our identity is we gotta we play hard nosed defense like the Thunder, bro. If you can't be out there, if you can't stay in front of your man, or you got too much of a size disadvantage, then it's gonna break down our defensive scheme. So hopefully we can get either Fox or Harper, preferably both of them back. Do you think J Dub being day to day, how big of an impact you think that's gonna be on the Thunder?
Not much.
I'm with you
I'm
on
not
that.
gonna lie. I thought it was a bigger impact than it would. Like when he went out game, so I was like, okay, they don't really need him.
Yeah, no disrespect to J Dub, but nah.
Yeah, fact. They just too good, bro. They just so good.
Somebody
bro.
else will step up. It's gonna be
And
somebody
it's
different every game.
It's only that bad because, or it's only that I feel like he only that replaceable because he like everybody on the bench can do what he can do. They can guard, they
Yeah.
can still shoot, they can create. So that's why I
Yeah.
think it's not that big of a loss.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I was just making sure so that when we win this series, I don't want to hear y'all say, well, they ain't had J Dub. But all right, man. So we'll see what happens in game 3 of the Spurs and the Thunder, man. If you're watching this episode, game 3 of the Spurs and the Thunder should be tonight. Make sure y'all tune in again, bro. This is a hell of a series. Gonna definitely go down as a generational series. It's already an instant classic. I still got Spurs in 7. Nino, you said we were getting swept. Who you got?
I got 7 games. I don't know. I ain't gonna pick no sides, but I got. If I had to pick though, of course it'd probably still be the Thunder, but it's definitely going 7 games.
Valid. I respect it. I'm gonna ask you again when we win game 3, cause I know your answer gonna change.
He
you went
don't
from
know who he don't know
he
who
went from y'all
bro.
getting swept to, hey, I don't know, y'all might win it.
I ain't gonna lie though. After game 1, if you text me right after game 1, I was almost a Spurs fan, man.
You feel me?
Women had me convinced, bro.
Hey man, for real. What were you on the day the earth stood still?
Yeah,
boy?
right. Game 2 brought me back to life a little bit. Now I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah. Coach, who you rocking with, man?
I'm okay seeing 7.
All right, well, that's the poll from the Successful Habits crew, man. So we'll circle back and talk a little bit more about that as the series progresses. Let's slide on over here, unfortunately, to the Eastern Conference, man. Now, let me stop playing, bro. No disrespect to the Eastern Conference, man. But I will say this though: this is 2 totally different series right here, fam.
Thanks.
Two totally different series. So game 1. Obviously, the Cavs have a generational breakdown, bro. Like generational. I don't know if I ever seen anything like that. Up 20.
Bro, being in the NBA in the playoffs, being up 20 points, with 7 minutes to go, bro, with 634 games and nobody lost until that game.
Okay.
634 times they won, being up 20 with 7 minutes left.
Now that's a stat for you, bro. Up 22 with 7 minutes left in the game. Then the Knicks go on a 44-11 run in the last 7 minutes of regulation and all of overtime. So, Coach, tell me what the hell happened.
Man, I got so many questions on what was going on. I want to know why coach ain't called timeout. I want to know why it wasn't any rotational adjustments being made. I just got, I want to know why it took Brunson to score 15 before they started switching and then trapping them if they end up having I just got so many questions on what was going through their mind, man. And like I was gonna our next episode, I was gonna come on here and just be like, man, Harden, that's terrible. But I listened to Draymond talk and honestly, I feel him.
What he
Like
say?
I don't know if you had a chance to listen to Draymond, but Draymond was like, everybody talking about why Harden couldn't contain Brunson. And he was like, but it's people on the floor that's allowing them to switch. They
I
don't
did
really
hear
want
that.
to guard. So why is my highest paid offensive player switching and I'm only paid to be a 3-and-D and I'm switching off the main guy. So how can we kill somebody for that's not even what he paid to do? And the people that's paid to do, you switching off. So you don't even want to do it. And so once I heard that perspective, I'm like, man, he got a point.
He do got a point.
Like, looking back at the game, they willingly switching. Like they
yeah,
not even.
it was soft screens, bro. Some of them wasn't even screens,
That was
bro.
like sometimes they was just walk. It was like he wasn't even.
It was like a ghost, like
right.
Like literally, like you're willingly switching on him.
That's
Like
valid.
first of all, it's not what he get. He get paid the big bucks to play make on the other end. Play make plays. That's what he get paid to do. You get paid for defense.
That's valid.
Why are you switching so willingly?
That's valid.
Like I just so after he said, because I was gonna get on here and just talk about hard effort on defense, talk about this, but it's just like when you look at it at that perspective, like bro, you have no business switching every single. Like I get it one or two times, okay, cool, bro. He scored 15 straight, and you still
So
switching.
yeah, so Harden got a total of 24 points scored on him in I want to say it might have been more than that, but I want to say the stat is like Brunson scored 15 straight on him. I think the stat was like, I think the stat was like Harden got 24 total points scored on him straight.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. On the flip side of what Draymond said, I do think that that's true. Like, of course, especially like them soft screens. Like you gotta be if you 3-and-D, you gotta be a dog. You should want to get through this. You should want to guard him. On the flip side of that, as a basketball player, bro,
man, as a man,
in my heart, bro, it's in my heart, bro. You go 15 straight. You're not scoring this
but
one,
look, no lie though, no lie.
Foul, anything.
Hey, listen, no lie. Brunson was hitting some.
I'm
shots,
talking about in that.
Bro, he had one play. He was driving right, inside hand scoop off the glass.
Facts.
You only do stuff like that when you know you can't guard you, boo. That's the only time you it's bag work. You only go to bag. You don't do bag work when you know you got. He a little aggressive defender. You go to bag work when you know this guy can't guard.
I mean, I can go in my bag when I'm Harden on the island. Ain't nobody coming to help. It's just
that's
me and
facts.
him.
But I feel like his effort is not even like. Well, for one, the whole Cavs defense effort, other than Evan, Mobley and Allen, they gonna of course rim protect. But other than that, they often. I mean, their defense effort is terrible, bro. Like they don't help. They don't switch. I mean, they don't say no switch. Like they don't fight through screen. They don't like. It's like they don't even want it bad enough. But
facts.
That Harden, bro, like. You got
that was
and then we pay you for offense, bro. You're not even giving us
that,
offense.
And see, that's my thing. That's my thing too, right there, Coach.
Try to guard, bro.
Now,
that's my thing right there too. Now, if we gonna talk about what we paying folks to do now,
like, bro, you get turnovers, you can't make a shot. The least you can do, bro, is foul him so he don't score the 17 straight points. That's the least you could do, bro.
Hey, I seen a Twitter tweet. They said if Harden pick up his 6'5", they need to throw a coaching challenge to keep him in. The niggas
like no, that wasn't no foul. That wasn't no foul. No. So bro, while we on the subject of talking about what people get paid to do, the man James Harden. Listen, this is my last time talking about James Harden this way, bro. But James Harden had 15 points, 5 for 16 from the field, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. He went 5 for 16 from the field and had 6 turnovers, bro. So if you ain't gonna give me what I paid you to do, you got to give me something.
Got to, bro.
Yeah. Him and Mitch win goals in the late game for sure.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. 'Cause I got some smoke for D Mitch too, bro. For Spider too, bro. There is no reason you finished regulation with 29 points and you finished the game with 29 points, bro. They went to overtime. He was in the corner. I don't even think he touched the ball in overtime, bro. I think Sam Merrill took more shots than he did in overtime, bro. There's no way that you supposed to be like Harden is really not supposed to be your guy. You the guy. Harden's supposed to be your sidekick at this point in his career.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's no reason why you in the corner during overtime, bro. Like what's happening, bro? I don't know what's going on with the Cavs, but shout out to Big Body Brunson because that boy was going to work.
He was hooping. He was hooping.
He was going to work. I love watching Brunson play basketball, bro. But honestly, it looked real like the first couple quarters of the game were real nasty. Like it was Cat was doing his cat like flop thing and with the Cavs double bigs down there. Both of them had good games. They had a lot of rebounds. The Cavs came down and hit some shots early. Like I said, that gave them that really, really big lead, and then out of nowhere, they just honestly like the Knicks didn't really get a lot of stops during that run. The Cavs just went super cold, bro. Like they went ice cold, bro. They went ice cold.
And they was taking some bad shots for y'all to be trying to control the game.
Yeah, facts.
Like, y'all up, bro.
Yeah, facts. And then, like Mike Brown said, Mike Brown came right out and said in his press conference, ain't no secret, we were hunting Harden, bro. Once they found out that they ain't gonna take him out, run it. Run it again, fam. Run it again. And that was weird on Kenny Atkinson part. So you kind of brought this up to me the other night, Coach, that Kenny Atkinson, what he said in the press conference after. Run that by me again, what he said in the press conference after. I think he said it again in the press conference today.
Yeah, he said Harden has been one of our best defenders, so he wasn't even thinking about subbing him out.
And he said he trusts him though. I feel like that was more important than within the defense part, because that defense part sound a little lash. But
interesting. How you feel about that?
I don't know how I feel about the Cavs, to be honest.
As a coach, as a coach though, do you not agree with that? Like, is that not what you're supposed to do?
I mean, yeah, that's something that you're supposed to say, especially like he's one of your better star players. But bruh, I don't know about the Cavs. And it's so crazy because this was my pick to come out the East before the playoffs started. And every series has been a roller coaster, bro.
Every time.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I shouldn't think you about to lose every series.
Every series, bro.
Like every series is a roller coaster with them, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on the Cavs.
I think the craziest part about the Cavs is like you feel like every series they about to lose, but then when they come out the series, it's not really a surprise. Like you don't feel like, oh my God, they won. You know what I'm saying? It's like because when they own, they own.
Yeah,
when they own, they look great, bro. When
they own, I'm like, bro, these boys coming out the East.
Right.
Then when they give up 22-point leads in 6 minutes, I'm like, man, these boys don't even need it.
How they make it this far, bro?
But when they own, oh my goodness.
Like it's just weird, bro. Like it's just weird, bro. Like I don't understand them.
Yeah, we're gonna have some real good conversations about what the Cavs need to do in the offseason once the season.
Like what else can they do? Honestly. Like, what else can they do besides blow it up? That's the only thing they can do.
Yeah.
They just built it. How they gonna Harden just got there?
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, facts.
And how the Cavs going right now? They so weird. That's something they'll do.
Yeah, you feel me? I agree, bro.
Like,
I agree.
And I love Mobley. So whoever get Mobley, they got the hidden gem.
Yeah, you know, they just said that earlier today that the Bucks had tried to trade Giannis for Mobley, and Cavs said no.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that either.
Low key.
But to win now, I ain't. Hey, you watch them blow a 21 lead, you like, man, hey, Greek ain't that bad.
No.
I heard some interesting things about Greek today too, that the Heat trying to put together a little package for him.
Yeah, I seen that too.
I thought he wanted to go to a contender.
You say you think Greek want to go to a contender?
I thought he wanted to go to a contender.
Yeah, he can't. That's why I said him and Bam don't even go
because they won't contend.
Well, there's only 2-3 contenders out there, man. They roster's kind of full right now.
And I was gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, in the East, you might just contend, man.
Yeah, fact. So
it ain't no telling who gonna contend.
But real talk though, low key. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that y'all brought it up, if the Cavs blow it up, we might need to go try to steal Jared Allen, man. We might need to go try to steal Jared Allen.
If I'm the Cavs,
Yeah.
Mobley untouchable, and I low key don't even know if I would trade Allen, bro. I like Allen, bro.
I like Allen too.
Yeah, he a
I like
dog,
both. I
man.
like them too. I like them
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I you know,
Yeah,
you
but
can
they can't
always
get their guard position right though.
Know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
bro.
They
They
I
ain't
wasn't
got
gonna
nothing
say
on that
it.
wing, bro.
They really need like a wing defender and like I like what Dennis Screw to give him out the bench. He give
I
him
like it too.
a little spurt.
I
I
like it
like
too.
Max Strus out the bench.
I like
got
him
they got
sometimes. He ain't
yeah.
consistent.
They do. He is inconsistent. They do got pieces though, man. They got pieces. I don't know.
That's
They
why.
just
That's why.
weird,
But
But
bro.
I
they
feel
They
like
just
that's
don't
weird.
why
they
they
have
good
to
when they
play
on.
defense, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
they
That's
just
true.
need.
They need a
I feel
wing
like
defender.
I feel like that's why they so
Now Wave
that's
been
why they
pretty
so
decent though. He
shaky
been
though. They
competing.
inconsistent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
All
they
of
are
them.
inconsistent.
it's a difference between competing. Like you the one told me this. It's a difference between competing and being a defender.
Oh yeah,
Like they
like
definitely
Towson
need
is a defender.
yeah, bro. Like they definitely need an actual defender, bro. Cause right now you got Harden. A lot of times on the court, you got Harden, Donovan Mitchell, and somebody like Sam Merrill or Max Strus. Like that's three people on the
And
court that
Strus
can't
be the defender, bro. That's what they be.
Yeah,
yeah,
He
that's what
be
I'm
the
yeah.
defender.
saying, bro. That's three people on the court that can't really like that really ain't just high level defenders like that, bro. You can't win like that, bro. Not late in the season like this, bro.
Yeah.
So on that topic, man, the Knicks and the Cavs game is currently live right now, actually.
Game on.
Yeah,
Game on.
the Knicks it's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Knicks up 103 to 86. Let me run down a couple of stats for you.
Hold on, before you run the stats, I'm watching this game live and Josh Hart is killing him. Josh Hart got
Killing
30.
them. Josh Hart.
Killing 'em.
So while we on the subject, Josh Hart got 26, 3 boards, 7 assists, 10 for 20 from the field, 5 for 11 from the
Boy, to
3-point
20
line, bro.
shots,
Bro, we hard,
But
bro.
but they not guarding him though. Like literally leaving him wide open, as if the game plan is sag off of him, bro. And
Career high.
career high,
playoff.
bro. Like y'all not the Spurs, fam. You can't do that, bro.
Bro,
Y'all ain't.
I don't know about this defense, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They hold
bad,
starting
bro.
five. The
Hey.
Knicks rely so much on their starting five, bro. They scoring all the points. Stop
Yeah.
let
so
them use that
crazy?
bench.
What's so crazy? You'll feel this way. They'll win next game by 35.
For real,
Hey, they'll
though.
win
Go
3
on,
straight.
win by
For real
35.
though.
They'll win
Hard
3
gonna
straight,
give you
man.
30. Spider gonna give you 40.
Hey, then Mobley gonna have 20, 15, 10, and 5. Then he gonna come
Yup.
back on her, man. The Cavs can win
Yeah.
this series.
Yeah.
Like that's what they do, bro. I
Yeah,
I
for
don't
real.
understand them.
It's-
I
And
don't
that's why
understand them.
and even just watching this game, it's not like I'm watching the game like, bro, the Knicks cold, bro. It's like I'm watching the game like Cavs, y'all literally blowing it, bro. Like,
yeah,
what are y'all
bro.
doing?
Yeah, bro. So for some context, bro, the Cavs currently shooting 29 for 76 from the field, 38% from the field. The Knicks shooting 42 for 81, so 52%. The Cavs shooting 26% from the 3-point line. The Knicks shooting 37% from the 3-point line. The Cavs shot 29 free throws to the Knicks 12, and them folk down 30. 20,
Like,
they
come on,
down
bro.
20, bro.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy, bro. The Knicks, the Knicks 54 points in the paint, 13 fast break points. I don't even know. It got to be the turnovers. Nah, it ain't even the turnovers, bro. The Cavs and turnovers both. The Cavs and Knicks both got 7 turnovers.
Bro, first off, neither one of these teams got, and this is why neither one of these teams is winning the finals, in my opinion. Neither one of these teams got benches. So it's
Yeah.
basically starting five versus starting five. And the Knicks starting five is killing them right now, bro.
Facts.
And these first 2 games, bro. Like, they ain't getting no, and that, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, whoever win this, it's hard to say you don't get swept. Like, no matter who you play, whether it's Spurs or Thunder, bro, it's hard to say you
Man,
don't
that's
get
the Knicks
that-
can do nothing?
Do
You said
what?
what?
You don't think the Knicks can do nothing? Like win a couple games?
I don't know if they deep. I mean, that was saying first quarter gonna be good game. It's when that bench start getting in, bro. Because when them Spurs and Thunder put the bench in, they not losing a step, bro. You putting in Miles McBride, Landry Shaman. No disrespect to them, but they just not what the Thunder and Spurs bench got. Like they
Yeah,
ain't really
facts.
giving enough.
Facts.
So no matter what if they win game 1, you know?
Who the Knicks or the Knicks or the Cavs? Hey, they win game 1. Hey, win game 1. We got a series on our hands.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like if the Knicks play the Spurs, they might be able to get a game. They might be able to get one game. Might. And I'm only saying that because it'll be our first trip to the finals. We gonna be on that young, you know what I'm saying?
So
Gonna be
you
on
saying
that
Spurs
YN type of
4-1
time.
Knicks?
I'm being generous with that.
Facts. I ain't gonna,
I'm
bro. I
being
ain't gonna lie.
generous with that.
See,
Bro,
I don't
them
want.
supposed
I
to
don't
win
want.
more than one
I'm trying to be
game.
a
Y'all
positive.
really
I'm trying to throw a positive spin on this right now.
Bro, I don't want to
Bro, they
speak
all
too
win.
soon.
Bro,
Cause
they
last
all
time
winning
I
more than
said,
one game, bro.
bro, last time I said somebody was getting swept, bro had a generational game, 40-20. So I don't want to say that against swept, but bro, I
They
don't know if
gonna
they
win
can
more than
win.
one game.
Now I will
bro.
say this. Now
Just chill.
Hold on. Cavs make it out, they winning the game.
Nah, they
No,
did. Nah,
I will say this about the Knicks though. We ain't beat the Knicks not one time in the regular season. I don't think. I think we lost every game against them in the regular season. But now, granted,
And when that happened with the Thunder and Spurs, that like moved me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that you just saying that did not change my opinion at all about
hey,
that.
it's about matchups though.
Hey.
Okay, just let this sit. I'm just let this sit with you. Wimby ain't gonna be in the paint against the Knicks.
Man, we gonna Josh Hart gonna have to have 40 game right here that he having tonight.
Hold on. This the thing though, That's what I'm saying. That's cool. But when Mitch come in, what they gonna do?
Murder.
Hack and sack him.
Man, they
We ain't
dead,
gonna
bro. When
have
the bench
to,
start
yeah.
coming in, bro, they dead, bro.
Yeah.
So
I think they'll win more than one game. Y'all being disrespectful.
So like I said, the Knicks. I don't think the Spurs beat the Knicks at all in the regular season. I think the Knicks got the best of us every game. I'm pretty sure.
Let me see.
With that being said,
I know the Knicks beat them in the cup. I think they only played twice.
Yeah, they beat them in the cup.
I think we played them 3 times.
Let me see. They beat the brakes off y'all. Hold on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, y'all played twice. Y'all split.
No, that
y'all
can't be
won
right.
the first one by 2, and then y'all beat the brakes out of them. They beat the brakes out of y'all in the cup.
Let me see. Oh yeah,
and they won the first one by how many?
So
y'all talking about one game, man.
So the Knicks. Whoa, hold up. Nah, this can't be this. Hold on, let me triple check that.
No, I don't think they got a chance of winning. I'm just saying. I just think they'll be competitive. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Or get some games.
I mean, if you win 2 games, that's competitive.
Yeah.
So we played them 3 times this season. They 2-1 us. So the NBA Cup, they beat us 124-113. On New Year's Eve, they beat us. No, we beat them 134-132. We beat them by 2. And then the next time in March, we matched up with them and they beat us 114-89. So with that being said, they'll win 1 game max. They gonna win 1 game max, fam. Wembanyama is playing 40 minutes a game right now, bro.
He wasn't playing. I don't think that's sustainable though.
He wasn't playing. He was playing 20 minutes a game in the regular season, man.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Man, they probably get. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if they can get it, man. I don't know,
We'll see.
Man, folks finna get 4-1. That me being generous.
You think either way they get a game, Thunder or Spurs, or get 2 games?
Against the Thunder they getting swept.
Nah,
they too
Thunder.
Deep.
Thunder.
They too deep.
I don't know. Thunder, you probably ain't got no hope against Thunder. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like Cat gonna be in foul trouble first quarter.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's the Thunder, bro, we low key might not see a good game in the final.
Yeah, for real though. Real talk. Cat gonna be in foul trouble first quarter.
I'm trying to be respectful to these guys, man, because they at the end of the day, Knicks not that bad, bro. Like they not.
They not.
Bad,
they not.
But
they just.
I think the West is the Thunder and Spurs. I think they that good though. I think they that deep on their team.
Nah, for sure. I don't think the East team got a chance of like winning it, but I think they can be competitive.
Yeah.
So how many games you think the Knicks gonna win?
Against the Spurs?
Against the Spurs.
4-2.
Maybe. I don't think so. What about the Thunder? Sweet.
I give them a game 4-1 because it's the final.
I just don't see how. That would happen.
That's what I'm saying. I can see. I mean, it is the final.
So you can't see them winning. You can't see the Knicks winning 1 game.
I mean, they just got so many questions. Like I got so many questions for the Knicks, bro. Like what's gonna be their answer for the Spurs depth? They don't have one. Cat gonna be in foul trouble early. Like
the Knicks answer gonna be they gonna play their starters 50 minutes like they always do.
Real talk, bro. And that's why they keep.
Yeah, but like I said, and you're not gonna be able to play Cat 48 minutes, bro. Not against the Thunder. You just said it was a lot of flopping going on last night against the Spurs. What you think they're gonna do in the finals?
I mean, yeah, but I just think they can win 1 game. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying win the series. I just
Yeah.
think they can be competitive.
I mean, that must
one game.
just because it's the finals, I
might
give them one.
you might get an OG blank out game. You know what I'm saying? You know how basketball go. You might get a Michael blank out game. They can't miss a game like that. I just think they'll be competitive. That's all. As competitive as they can be.
Yeah, I mean, if we saying like what ifs, then yeah, they can win one game.
No. I'm saying this my prediction.
For
4-1,
Thunder?
4-1 to the Thunder,
Okay.
4-2
Okay.
to the Spurs. That's
All
my
right.
prediction.
I'm saying 4-1 if it's the Spurs, sweep if it's the Thunder. What'd you say, Nino?
Yeah, if we want me to be generous, then I guess we can give them one. But if not, then I got double sweep. I ain't gonna lie. Well, Wimby them. See, I'm biased, bro, because I got so much respect for what them guys are doing in San Antonio. OKC, bro.
Listen, our podcast family. He is a terrible prediction person. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
get
is.
biased, bro.
And he'll switch up on you real quick. bro.
The episode we didn't drop. This is inside. This episode we didn't drop. He had the Thunder to 4-0 the Spurs. However, if the Spurs win game 1, they're winning the series. Listen, I don't even know how that even works. I don't know how that works.
You just gotta have a feel for stuff like that, bro. It just hits you, bro.
I don't even know how that works. Now he's
Look.
predicting a double sweep in the finals.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't even know how that works. All right, so what if the Cavs win?
If the Cavs win, they probably. I ain't gonna lie. If the Cavs win and they play the Spurs, then they'll probably get one.
So
But if because they can see Cavs got the bodies for Wemby, fam. Cavs got the bodies for
saying
Wemby.
4-1?
Yeah, they'll 4-1 them. The Spurs will 4-1 them, but Thunder sweeping whoever come out the East, in my opinion. Thunder sweeping whoever come out the East.
Okay,
If the Cavs go to the finals, it's gonna be a 5-0 sweep to San Antonio Spurs. It's gonna be 5-0. If they
what about the Thunder?
It's gonna be 5-0 with the Thunder too. They not winning the game against either one of these teams, bro. No way. Now, okay. Now hold on.
Really, this the finals for real.
But
what the Thunder Spurs? Yeah, I agree with that from before I even watched any game from the conference.
But what's crazy is if I'm gonna be for real, this gonna sound crazy as hell after everything I just said.
Cavs and 7.
Absolutely not. I think the Cavs got a better chance of winning one game against these guys than the Knicks do. Only because I'm gonna pump my brakes a little bit. The Spurs, they might can steal one. I don't know about the Thunder. I think the Thunder smacking anybody who come out of these. But I can see a Spider Harden blank out game before I can see a Brunson Cat OG Mikal Bridges blank out game. Like I know what Brunson gonna do, but I can't see the Spurs or the Thunder letting OG and Bridges get off like that. But I can see James Harden do his, get up a lot of threes and get to the free throw line, and we know what Spider gonna do. Like when he hot, he hit everything.
Yeah.
So I can maybe see them winning one game against the Spurs, no game against the Thunder though. Over with. So yeah,
we're gonna revisit this when the finals get here,
Most
so we
definitely.
can make our final prediction. It ain't in pen yet, everybody. It's in pencil. We gonna make it in pen
right.
once
mine
we
and
see.
Too. Make sure you got mine and pencil too. I don't need to be getting comments, DMs talking about what I done said, man.
Yeah, and don't worry, people. His opinion will change before this season over with.
Every game.
His opinion will change before this season is over with, bro. But yeah, man, I think this was a real good episode to get the guys back together, man. We talked about a lot of stuff, pretty much got caught up on the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Got a couple more games just to make sure we get all the way caught up. The Cavs are currently down 2-0 to the Knicks. Final score, Knicks 109-93. Josh Hart scores his playoff career high of 26 points. And the Knicks they take a 2-0 lead. I
think that was a career high of threes made too, bro. He hit 5.
I can pretty much guarantee that. I don't even think I seen him. I don't think I ever seen him take 11 threes in a game.
Bro.
So before we get out of here, being that series is 2-0, Nino, do they have a chance to come back and tie it up?
I say no.
Next two games in Cleveland now.
I'm not gonna say the series. The series definitely not over, but I do think the Knicks pretty much got this over with. I'm not saying they gonna sweep them or nothing, but Cavs is do or die right now. Like it ain't it's do or die right now. Game 3, they need to win, but I think it's over. I think they'll probably still win after at the end, like when it's over, like probably 3-1, they'll steal that one. But I don't think I think it's over. I think the Knicks pretty much got the East on lock.
Coach, can they come back and tie it up or
Um,
make it interesting?
I think they can, but I'm with Nino. I think game 3 mean everything for them.
Yeah,
It
I'm with
just
you.
they got to come out with their life on the line game 3 because it is. You know, you need both of these.
Yeah.
They went down 2-0 to the Pistons too, but we know this Knicks team is not the Pistons.
Yeah.
So they
facts.
got to come to play. They life on the line. I'm gonna stick beside my East Conference pick.
Yeah.
So I won't say they all the way dead, but they are on life support.
I'm with y'all on that. The Knicks, I mean the Cavs definitely got to win game 3 or it's over with. So with that being said, you can expect a Jared Allen legacy game in game 3. Every
For sure.
time they back is on the wall,
Thanks,
Jared
bro.
Allen come to play. He looked like
Mhm.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out there. So you can expect a Jared Allen legacy game next game. With that being said, man, like I said, bro, it was a great episode, man. What you got to say to the folks before we let them go, Coach?
Man, hope you tune into the episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, man. Feel good to be back, and we'll be here from here on out.
That's it. What you got to say to him, Nino?
Man, y'all make sure y'all watch that basketball. Make sure y'all watch that sweep in the finals coming up. It's gonna be a sweep, y'all. Just keep watching.
Yeah, man. So like them guys said, make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend. We always open to discussing, man. We love basketball. I love talking about basketball, bro. So, if you can, leave a comment on one of the videos, man, and make sure you get caught up on all the content we've been dropping up until this point. And stay tuned because I will be dropping a lot more solo. We will all be dropping a lot more solo dolo episodes, reacting, doing instant reactions to the games and things like that in between full episodes like this. So, last but not least, before we let y'all get up out of here, make sure you turn your notifications on so you get alerted every time we drop one. On behalf of the Successful Habits crew, we out.
We out.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.